Today's recipe is from the Dominion cookbook. Today we're making butterscotch pecan muffins. My name is Shana and thank you for joining me on Shana Shows You Stuff. Let's get at it. 2 cups of flour, 3½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're just going to take a fork and blend that together to kind of mix the dry ingredients. This is my butter, and you might wonder why I have a cup over it. It's been really cold here and the butter has been hard in the cupboards. I do have my heat on, but it's still, the butter's been hard and I want to be able to work it in soft. So fill your glass with hot water and then put it over your butter, and it's going to make it soft enough that it's easy to work with. So this is 2½ tablespoons of butter. And we're just going to break that into our dough. Just using the tines of the fork to push through the butter and mix it into the flour. You're going to continue to do this until all of the pieces are broken up. So you can see the consistency. The butter has been chunked up and is just kind of incorporated into our flour mixture. 1/2 cup of milk, 1 egg. And now we're just going to mix this together. Now that it's starting to hold together, I'm going to knead it a little bit. So the recipe says to knead very slightly. You can knead on your counter if you want. I find it just as easy to knead into the bowl. Just want to make sure all of this stuff gets incorporated. Fold in those lovely bits of butter. It's a lovely dough now, it's not sticky. I think we're ready for the next step. Okay, so I have lightly floured my cutting board. And I'm going to lightly flour my rolling pin because we're going to roll these out now. I'm going to kind of shape it roughly into a square. We're going to roll this out to 1/2 inch. And now we are going to take our warm butter, which has been waiting under a nice hot cup. We're going to spread it on top. So this is 3 tablespoons of butter. Alright, all that butter has been spread, and now we are going to sprinkle with 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'm just going to take my fork that I used to mix the dough up in and kind of just spread it. Okay, now that I've got the brown sugar spread out, we are going to sprinkle on 1/4 cup of pecans. Pecans and the butter and the brown sugar are all going to combine while it's cooking to make this beautiful, like, butterscotchy pecan flavor. So now we're supposed to roll this up in jelly fashion. I think that's easier said than done. I feel like I should have left a little lip here. Oh my goodness, that center is going to be so good. Alright, so I'm just kind of folding over a little bit. These are going to be so decadent. Just gently rolling. I'm going to give it the log a little press down. Got my hand at the end here and I'm pressing forward because I kind of want this to be level, and when you roll it, it's not really level, as you can see. So I'm just gonna see how that's a little bit more smooth. It'll be lovely in baking. Okay, so I have my muffin tin prepared with these lovely silicone baking cups, which make cleanup super easy. And we're going to cut our log into 1-inch slices, roughly. So these are going to go in into the oven at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. I will see you in a few. And our butterscotch pecan muffins are out of the oven. They look buttery and just bloody well delicious. I cannot wait for these to cool. See, the butter and nuts and brown sugar have caramelized nicely in the center. The bottom is ooey and gooey, buttery crust on the bottom. Absolutely delicious. This is delicious. It's buttery pecan scrumptiousness. Perfect for breakfast and a nice accompaniment for a cinnamon roll if you're going to serve those. Give people options. Anyway, these were easy to do. They taste fantastic and you're going to love having them. Thanks for watching. Bye!